to talk a little bit more detail about smudging your home. I kind of talked about it in broad spectrum about energy and where it is and how it travels and positive and negative in that sense. But sitting here tonight, going through some loose age and working on that. When you smudge your home, there's a process you want to go through, and I'm going to kind of give you the real abbreviated version of it. If you want to start outside with your smudge. You want to light your smudge, and there's a video you can see on how to light your smudge. If you have a pool, start at your pool because there's water there, and water is very powerful. It has a lot of energy itself, but you want to start by smudging yourself and cleansing yourself with the smoke to get rid of that negative energy in yourself. You want to smudge all the people that live in the home. Sometimes that's not possible, but you want to do everybody you can. Some people want to smudge the dogs, the cats, whatever pets are there. If you can, do the best that you can, and do that outside. Lots of times when I smudge a home, I will start outside, and I'll smudge the outside of the house. Really the circumference of the house, not necessarily the whole entire yard. And once you're done smudging yourself and those people that live there, you can go inside the home. And it doesn't matter whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 4 stories. You're really going to do about the same thing in every room. And you want to start as best you can at the center of the home. And start your smudge there with a good blow, get a good, cherry on your smudge and some good smoke going. And then you want to go in a circular pattern. Some people say you got to go counterclockwise. Some people say you got to go clockwise. I say a circular pattern because everything within our universe is built upon a helix and the circular pattern of life. So the energies in your home travel in those circular patterns. And if you're smudging your home, you already know where you feel energy. Use your intuition. You know that if on the first floor it's relatively positive, there's not a lot of bad things that happen, and you're going to smudge away. You smudge closets, make sure you smudge corners, under tables, dark areas, light areas, even coat closets. Smudge all those areas in a real methodical way in a circular pattern around your home, starting in the center and going out. Once you're done with the floor, you want to move to the next floor if you have a second, third, or fourth floor. Now, in this particular instance, the person believes that there's a negative energy, a negative entity or presence on their third floor, and they believe that negative energy, or that presence feeds off the negative energy in that third floor. So understand that when you go to that third floor, like I said, number one, you're smudging because you already feel energy. You already understand that there's a different presence there. So on your way up, if you're going up the stairs and you feel something, your intuition tells you, smudge your stairs. You got to smudge it all the way. Once you get in the third floor, once again, our third floor, fourth floor, you start in the center of the room, get your smudge going, and work out in a circular pattern. Smudge the corners, smudge the dark areas. Where you feel that intuition of yourself, where you feel that negative energy, hit it with that smudge. Get a good blow. Wave it with your hands, or if you have a feather wand, and make sure you go bottom to top, all the way around in a methodical pattern around your home. Once again, all the closets, under tables, as best you can, under beds, curtains, anywhere, because energy likes to flow through those different places in your house. So I kind of hope that helps you understand a pattern, a way to go. Some people always ask, what do I say? Is there something I should be saying? I can tell you when you begin, always, I would recommend to you that you light your smudge, you look north, and you say, I stand in the light and love of the one infinite creator. Because the light and love of who and what we are in this universe is everything. So always start there. and always end there when you're done with your smudge. I stand in the light and love of the one infinite creator. Like I said, there's a small prayer in our smudge sticks when you get them, because we wrap them in paper so that no other person can touch them. And you can cite that prayer. It's simple, methodical. I'm smudging my house for negative energy to go away. I'm smudging my house for negative energy to go away. It's simple as that. And you have that intuition, you know where it's at. So I hope that helped you guys. Some tips there. If you have any questions, let us know, and we'll see how we can get them answered for you. And I'm going to try and finish separating my sage tonight. So the bugs are trying to help me.